Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Visible signs of aging only get worse as we age because of a decrease in our naturally produced collagen levels. Every decade, our skin suffers from a 10% decrease in its available collagen supply, as well as a decrease in its quality. That means you have lost 30% of collagen your body used to be able to naturally produce by the time you're 45, which is why you have to start supplementing collagen if you want to keep your youthful glow. In the next minute, I'm going to tell you how anyone can reduce visible signs of aging quickly and easily. After years of searching, the closest thing I found to a modern day fountain of youth is called collagen. Collagen rejuvenates and renews your skin from the inside out with 5 supercharged types of collagen your body needs for youthful looking skin. By boosting your collagen levels with multi collagen, you'll help restore your skin's elasticity and thickness while reducing the appearance of wrinkles. Try it risk-free for 60 days and for up to 51% off by clicking the link in the description box below or visiting healthwithjericho.com. After placing your order, they will deliver straight to your doorstep along with a few added bonuses. Speaking of bonuses, people, this live stream today is going to be one long bonus because there's all kinds of stupid shit going on, and we're going to talk about it right here. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, my usual suspects, my unusual suspects. It's your first time, you never been here before. Well, don't expect me to take it easy. Like my dad used to say, give your heart to Jesus because your ass belongs to me. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning, neighbors. Fuck you. Yes, fuck you too. Oh, what movie is that from, guys? You know, one of the best jobs I ever had as far as camaraderie was delivering beer for Budweiser because it was all guys. The only women that worked there was in the office. So the warehouse and everything in the driver room was all men. So it was a different environment. We didn't have to worry about what we said or sexual harassment because it just don't happen with dudes. It's just how we are. There's no such thing as sexual harassment. Alex Albin, you're right. Coming to America. The first one, the good one, Coming to America 2 was exactly that, a number 2. But one of the things I would do when I worked at 5 a.m., because your shift's 5 a.m., 5:30, sometimes they would change. But when I would work at 5 a.m., I would walk in the warehouse and say, good morning, neighbors. And every time, I mean every time, somebody would yell off in the distance, fuck you. Say, yes, fuck you too. That shit was too damn funny. Flame Rock, yeah, the bar scene, that movie's full of classic scenes. Classic. Anna and Jay, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Thank you very much. Nicholas J, thank you for the $9.99. The Hamilton, am I the first to pop it? Not quite. Close, but no cigar. That honor went to Anna and Jay. They broke the financial hymen. But, like I said, this is going to be one long bonus, this entire live stream, because the shit that we have to talk about is absolutely ridiculous. Chuck Hall Scorpion King says, what does dumb fuck mean? That's one of the many questions from Prince Hakeem in Coming to America. He says when he gets in the cab, who's that? Jake? Was that Jake Seinfeld? Remember Body by Jake? And he also had a TV show. Somebody tell me the sitcom that Jake had. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a guy, he was a taxi cab driver in Coming to America. I think his name was Jake Seinfeld. And he's the cab driver, and Hakeem and Simi, they get in and they say, take us to Queens. And he said, you sure a couple of fellas like you don't want to stay at the Waldorf or something? Like, no, take us to Queens. And he asked him, he says, does Queens have any common parts? He says, oh, yeah. If there's one thing Queens has a lot of, it's common parts. That, to me, is a Christmas movie. For real. I watched that at Christmas time. Not with my family. Kids aren't old enough yet for that. But Christmas time, that's right up there with Christmas Story and Home Alone, all that shit. Yeah, that's a Christmas movie. Along with Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, the first one. Spunbrain 65, thank you for the Hamilton. He says, no such thing as sexual discrimination on the job. We all get screwed the same. That's for sure. That's a faux show. But it's definitely a different environment, ladies. You'll never get to experience that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Big Brother Jake. Yeah, thank you, Nico Giorgio. Enjoying retirement and shit. Brian King B. Falcon says, Jericho, add that wrench to your boy name voted in by Brian Hendricks, the chairman. I don't even know how to do that. I got to figure that shit out because I've seen that on other people's pages. They'll have when somebody subscribes to something, they'll have a little wrench or something. I'll figure that out. C. Draven, yeah, Trading Places, another good Christmas movie. Of course. Winthorpe! Hey, Winthorpe! Yeah. Enough said, man. Enough said. Strip, you little shit, before I tear you a new asshole. Oh, man, that shit is so funny. When they brought you in here and booked you, you was crying like a pussy. Yeah. Who has put their cools out on my floor? It's a Persian rug. It's from Persia. So many. Oh, man. Donatello, slap a fellow. Only if you have to, man. It says, any movie reviews coming up with your boys? Yeah. Tomorrow on Double Impact. I'll put a link to it in the description box as soon as under community on my YouTube page where I usually put it as soon as I get it from Gabe. But tomorrow we're going to be talking about The Crow because all this month, October. No, it's not Ku Klux Trans Alphabet Soup Group Heritage Month like some people think. Still for Halloween. So we're doing monster kind of theme movies. Like last week we did Blade. This week we're doing The Crow. And I'm about to watch that after I'm done here. And then Aliens, the second one. And then The Thing from 1982, not the remake. Even though the remake, I think 2011, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. But we're watching the original from 1982, I think with Keith David and Kurt Russell. And anytime you can get Kurt Russell in there with that hair and Keith David with that voice, come on. Like our grandpa chief would say, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's see. Lord German Husbando says, who's Angela Lansbury? You don't know who Angela Lansbury is? Murder, She Wrote. She had that TV show in the 80s where she was an author, but she was also a nosy old lady who would solve crimes. And don't you think that somebody would have killed her by then? By the time the word got around, like, yeah, man, I'm trying to kill this fucking old lady. Man, yeah, me too. Somebody would have killed Murder, She Wrote. I think her character's name was Angela in that too. But she was also in that movie Bedknobs and Broomsticks with Dick Van Dyke. He played the chimney sweep, right? Or was that Mary Poppins? I think he was a chimney sweep in Mary Poppins. But Bedknobs and Broomsticks was a movie where it was her and some kids or something like that telling stories and shit. I can't remember. I used to remember that show, The Wonderful World of Disney. I remember watching those shows on there. And what was that other movie with the boy who turned into a dog? And then Herbie the Love Bug. Remember all those good movies? Before Disney started putting perverted shit in their movies. They were just good, wholesome movies. And Bedknobs and Broomsticks was one that Angela Lansbury was in. Angela Lansbury she was a looker back in the day. Even in Murder, She Wrote, she was kind of old. But back in the bed knobs and broomsticks days, that sounds like something different. If there was a website called Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, you know what's going to be on there. And don't mention it in the comment section. I don't need you guys being played. We know what it's about. Preverts. Ew, we have someone in the Century Club. Thank you very much, Game Hinge Patriot, for the C note. You know why they call it a C note? Because all the serial numbers on $100 bills start with a C. At least that used to be true. Is it true now? Somebody pull out a $100 bill. Look, let me know. JG had to cancel PayPal, which cut off my monthly payments to your $4 a month ones. Sorry, can't remember the name of that. JerichoGreen.net. Bad memory, war injury. Thank you for your service. Keep up the wonderful comedy, Patriot. Oh, and I love Good Gun. Cool, man. We got a good one today. Yeah, I was going to get to that, but I'll mention part of it now. Of course, you saw the thumbnail, which I think is very fitting for what PayPal was trying to do. And then the title, Hey, America, I kid. Come on, buddy, forgive me. PayPal. Because you all heard, they were threatening people with removing $2,500 from their PayPal account per infraction. And these infractions were anything that was any not nice words, misinformation that brings or hate speech and all this stuff against marginalized groups, all that SJW woke gibberish talk nonsense bullshit. And so people started canceling their PayPal accounts. So when somebody subscribes, upgrades, or cancels their subscription to my website, I get a notice. So over the past couple of days, I'm getting all these notices of people canceling their subscription to my page, to my website. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I haven't done anything different. Why are these people getting out of here? And then I was like, oh shit, it's because of PayPal, because PayPal is how you pay for the subscription to my website, those exclusive videos that I talk about and some other shit on there. So that's why I was like, shit, all these people are jumping ship. They're forced to, not blaming them. I mean, who would put up with that shit? So that's why I'm getting all these people canceling their subscription to my website. I'm like, what the fuck, PayPal? So then they start backpedaling. And I'll read an article. I found a really good article on mercatornews.com. I think that's how you say it. MERCATOR. A really good article on the website. So I'm going to check that out. And I'll put that up on the screen for you. But I was like, what the fuck, man? Why are these people doing that? And that's why. Stupid ass PayPal. So I'm in the midst of finding another way to receive payments. Another way to receive payments. I know people can pay with a credit card too, but also PayPal is another way. I'm in the middle of trying to find out a different way to get around that, to find another service that provides what PayPal provides. So I can also delete that shit. And that's why I've been pushing my Cash App more to get away from PayPal. So I'm working on that. I don't have a team helping me. This is me. This is it. This is all you get, people. Wish there was more. This is it. So I'm in the midst of doing that. Because, yeah, that's some bullshit. Frank Powers, PayPal went play pal. They sure did. The most play move I've seen yet. And we'll get into it. We're going to get in that ass like a bike with no seat. Don't you worry. The Amazing Wong, thank you for the Hamilton. JG, did you hear about our Grandpa in Chief's most recent hot mic take where he said, nobody F's with a Biden. Nobody fucks with one of us. Fuck. He's coming after us, after all of us. Yeah, I did see that. He was some town somewhere, and I guess he was talking to the mayor and caught it on the mic. He says, nobody fucks with a Biden. And then the mayor was like, yeah, you're goddamn right. So yeah, I heard about that stupid ass. What a dummy. I don't care if it's a cold mic. Keep him away from it. All mics. Hashtag no mics. Just keep him away. Because he doesn't know how to behave around them. He doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know how to talk. He doesn't know how to talk in general. But you get around a hot mic, some dumb shit's going to come out. And that's a guarantee. I don't hand those out. I don't hand those out easily. You got to earn that one, and he earned it. Constantly earning it every day. Every time he opens his damn mouth, he earns it. So yeah, mygreengear.com. I pinned the link at the top of the comment section. New green gear there. My Cash App. I put that in the comment section. Let me do that again. One more time. Boom, there she is. So, and also, you want to go old school? You want to go P.O. Box on me? You want to go snail mail? I can handle it. P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California, 95961-9998. Here, I'll put that in there too. Why not? Since we're putting shit in the comment section, let me put that too. P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California. Boom. Take that comment section. Take that. Oh, looks like they're not alone in the Century Club anymore. You got a neighbor. How about this guy right here? Brian Hendricks, thank you very much for the C note. A Century Club? Yes, thank you. Pondering, shall I discontinue with PayPal? Things that make you go, Anyways, people in the chat, show Jericho props, select thumbs up, maybe break off $2 super chat, $2 super challenge. I agree with everything you said, Brian Hendricks. Couldn't have said it better myself. Are you guys going to accept the challenge? Are you going to pick up the mantle? We will see. As far as dropping PayPal, hey man, if you do, I get it. I'm trying to do it myself. I'm trying to get away with it myself and still provide the things that I provide to my viewers, listeners, whateverers. So hey, you do what you got to do, man. However it makes you feel. And it looks like it's buffering. Don't know WTF. My bars look good. Don't know what's happening. Is this the YouTube overlords hating on me? Am I getting too much love? Am I getting too much support? Ducky J. Nuckham. These names, guys, these names. I love them. Thank you for the Hamilton. Speaking of mayors, how about that Lightfoot karaoke? Yeah, I talked about that yesterday. That was horrific. And I'm sorry that I had to see it. I'm sorry that you guys had to see it. I even got a copyright infraction or claim against me for the music that she had in it. That song, Sweet Home Chicago. I don't even know who sings it. The Blues Brothers to me. That's who sang it. Nukem. Oh, Dookie J. Nukem. I get it. Duke Nukem. Got it. Duke Nukem. Man, remember that game? I remember that shit back in the day. Duke Nukem. Shoot, Duke Nukem, that's Putin over there now. And what are we going to do about it? What, our fearful leaders going to get up there? Our fucking Don Knotts of a president? Our Barney Fife of a president? That's who's good. What's he going to do? Get up there and shake his finger at him? And it's not like he's shaking at him. Like, you better stop. It's just because it shakes. That's what Biden sounds like when he sleeps. That's what he sounds like. James Bateman. See, I was thinking of the actor. Who I found out yesterday is a woke bitch. James Bateman, thank you very much. You're not James, you're good. But Jason Bateman, he's a woke bitch. Reaper 01, thank you. Can't wait to see you tonight with Pop. I can't wait either, man. 4:30 my time, so it'll be 7:30 Pacific Standard and whatnot. Let me I'm gonna get a graphic from him and put it up there. Hold up. No, not that one. That one. Let me see. Yeah. Looking for that link. Looking for a link that he sent me. Yeah, Terrence Pop. I'm going to be on his show tonight, 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be 7:30 on the East Coast. Looking forward to it. He hit me up. I'm going to be on there, talk some shit. Roy Lee Painter, thank you very much. This is my last super chat. Never showed up. Love you, Jericho. Yeah, you might have put it in too early. I think if you put it in before the start of the live stream, it gets bumped for some stupid reason. I don't know why. Mama Babs, thank you for the Hamilton. How about a twank, Brian? Am I in? LOL. Twank? Oh, does it go? Hold on. It looks like there's another one. Maybe these connect. Where'd it go? There it is. Again, thank you. Other half. Thank you, Mama Babs. So, yeah, there we go. Daniel Orr, thank you. I think she meant twomp. Yeah, that's a twomp. Two of those Hamiltons do make a twompski. I thank you. I thank you very much. What a ding dong. What an absolute ding dong. Jimmy Dean, thank you. Usually send you more, but a little short on money due to car repairs. But thanks for the time and info. Hey, whatever, Jimmy. You being here is enough. Anything you can spare for me is much appreciated. But life will happen. Life will kick you in your nuts, I promise. How hard? It's up to life, but it will happen. Eileen J, thank you. Aileen J. Why did I say Eileen? Aileen. I used to have this girl in my fourth and fifth grade class named Aileen. Smart as shit. Straight A's, perfect attendance, all that. I was like, damn, I need to be more like Aileen. But thank you. Parallel economy is a great alternative to PayPal. Okay. Dan Bongino's company, and you were right. My name is pronounced Eileen. Okay. So I was right. Okay, parallel economy. Let me look that up. Parallel economy. Double circle. All right, cool. I'll check it out. Thank you, guys. You're a wealth of knowledge. Bam Bam Bigelow says Pop was Army Ranger ? Judging by the look of his page, yes. I'm gonna say yes. I haven't met him yet. I'm looking forward to it tonight. But yeah, here we go. I'll let's see. I'll put that on my YouTube page right now. Hold on. Shit. Boom. Exclamation point. Post. So let me go on my page. Make sure it's there. Bam, it's there. So yeah, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It says the balls of Jericho. Damn. Better not disappoint. Okay. Yes, producer hit me up. I'm very excited about it. I like being on someone else's platform. It's like being a guest at their house. I'm going to do no technical stuff. I'm going to watch no numbers, no levels, no buttons. I just get to kick back and be me. I'm very excited. So Hey, let's check this shit out, guys. Before we get into that PayPal shit, something I came across, and I was just like, man, what the fuck happened to her? Like, she looks completely fucked up. Keep in mind, guys, this is Madonna, okay? Yes, like a virgin. Well, she's been touched a lot more than that very first time. She's been touched a lot by a lot of people, and it shows. Shit. Madonna, you come a long way. It says, if I miss, I'm gay. Wait. Let me share that bigger. Let me give you a little more of that. There we go. What? Wait a minute. What is that? What is that? As in, what is she doing and what happened to her? Oh, Madonna, I can't do that again to me or you guys. Holy shit. What happened? What happened to Madonna? Get all that shit in your face. They're just inflating and pumping and injecting and lifting and stretching. It was like the doctor put his foot in the back of your head and just pulled your skin like the dead couple from Beetlejuice. Who is she fooling? Who is going to look at that and be like, ooh, girl, you look good. Misanthrope. It's a vibe, man. Ooh, you're right. Fucking your face up is a vibe. Ooh, that's what happens when you have too much time and too much money and you think little of yourself. It's a vibe. Ooh. Poor Madonna. Shit. Girl. Whoa, what was that? Okay. Hollywood. Man. You guys are something else. You see that poor woman? She doesn't even look like Madonna anymore. Her cheekbones and her lips. Oh my God, man. Poor Madonna. And we used to talk shit about Michael Jackson. He was Mr. Potato Head. He have a new nose, new cheeks, new everything every week. And we used to make fun of him. Look at these fools. Look at Madonna. She's from that era. I think they went to the Grammys together or something like that when you're like 1984. Man, you guys, younger people, and I don't mean to sound like someone went, get off of my grass. But you guys will never understand the celebrity of Michael Jackson and Madonna in the 80s. That whole Breakfast Club crew, they were all famous and shit too, but I'm talking about top of the heap, mega famous people. Madonna, huge. But I don't think anybody was bigger than Michael Jackson in the 80s. No way. But just that mega fame where they couldn't go anywhere. People were passing out. Tammy A, Jamil Gatz, I see you. Prince, I know. Prince was huge. But nobody was bigger than Michael Jackson in the 80s. And it may be even the 90s too. But the 80s? No way. And for Madonna and Michael Jackson to go together somewhere? Crazy. But she fucked herself, but that don't even look like her anymore. If she went up to her children in public, they'd be like, ew, lady, get the fuck away from me. Who are you? It's me, it's your mother. Whatever Madonna sounds like. It's your mother. I don't know. I figure that's how she sounds based on how she looks. Holy shit, man. Woo. Misanthrope old school. Remember when she was with Jose Canseco? Imagine what that party was like. Imagine going to a house party or a mansion party, whatever, hosted by Madonna and Jose Canseco in 1987, whenever they went out. Jose Canseco, I don't know if you walk out of there alive. I don't know. And then she remember she had her sex book or whatever, and Dennis Rodman was in it. Madonna was off the charts, but she was super famous, mega famous through the 80s and the 90s. No question. But to see her looking like that, man, that shit. Jay Poe says, I prefer Lisa over Madonna. I met Lisa one time. She was a bit of a bitch. She was pregnant. One of her dancers got her pregnant. Well, you can look it up. She must have had the baby. This is what, 2004? Mid 2004 or like August of 2004. Something like 2004, 2005. So she had to have the kid 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. But when she came to do the concert, she was pregnant. She was probably 6 or 7 months pregnant. She had the big old, she had the tummy, not the bump. She had a whole tummy. So my job was I was in charge of the area where because we had all these trailers, and each artist had their own trailer. And so I was in charge of taking care of whatever they needed. They wanted food, drinks, other things, other products that maybe come in a plant or powder form. Whatever they needed, it was my job to get it. And so I went to her trailer, and she was like, "Oh, can I get some water? Some bottled water?" I was like, "Yeah, no problem. I'll get you one. I got some in the cool over here." She's like, "Actually, no. Can it be room temperature? Because cold water is bad for the baby." And that was way before I had kids. But I remember thinking, well, then what the fuck were all these women doing for the past 20,000 years drinking out of the river? When they pulled that bucket up from the weather, they say, oh, let it sit in the sunlight because cold water is bad for the baby. That shit was stupid. But other than that, she was cool. She put on a great show. Great show. I met a lot of famous people working at the radio station. I was there for 5 years. Met some people that I was big fans of growing up. Huge fans of growing up. Got to meet them. They were all cool. The only celebrities that I met were this group. What was it called? Damn it. Can't remember. It was 2 guys from the Bay Area. One of his name is Locksmith. He's big on the battle rap scene. But I can't remember. It was him and another guy, the group, whatever. They were assholes. And they were like little at the time. I met like huge, big time celebrities. And these 2 little minnows right here, little tadpoles, are acting like bitches. But everybody else is cool. Everybody else is pretty cool. But Lisa. Actually, can it be room temperature because cold water is bad for the baby? I'm like, I don't know. Babies live through a lot worse shit than cold water. I don't know. Is that a medical fact? I know Tammy A was a nurse. Any other medical professionals in here? Is there any validity to that? Fucking no cold water. It's bad for the baby. I don't know about that, man. Babies are pretty tough. They're fragile, but they're tough. Nico Giorgio. Thank you for the Hamilton. It says, seeing your Navy flag in the background, a great memory came to mind. One of the craziest mofos we had in our unit was a Navy corpsman, a.k.a. Devil Doc, Semper Fi. Yeah, man, those corpsmen, my stepdad was a Navy corpsman. He was attached to a Marine group during Nam. They're right there. They got to fight sometimes, too. And they're right there, bullets flying, the blood and guts. Yes, Navy corpsmen are the shit, man. Big shout out and much respect to Navy corpsmen. All the medics of your branch. You know, those guys are patching those guys up, keeping them together, hopefully getting them back in the fight or getting them, home safely. So much love to those guys. Nicholas J. Again, thank you. Jericho, did you hear about Tulsi Gabbard? I did. She flipped the bird to the Democrat Party. I wonder who's going to join her, if anyone. I don't know. Who's going to be brave enough? Who's going to be brave enough to not only stick it to their party, but stick it to their constituents? Because there are a lot of dummies out there who still support the Democrat Party. And will it cause some people? I'm sure it will cause some people to also leave the Democrat Party. But more importantly, I hope it causes people to vote against the Democrat Party come midterms. Because let's be honest. Democrats are shit. Now, are there shitty, untrustworthy, dog shit, empty suit, corrupt politicians, those pigs feeding from the trough of our tax dollars on both sides? Hell yeah. Rhinos. A rhino's worse than a shitty Democrat. And I'm not saying all Democrats are even shitty, but your representatives, the ones speaking the loudest for your group, no, they're horrible people, and we cannot support them. Period. I haven't heard it. Tulsi Gabbard's the closest thing I've heard, or the only Democrat I've heard speaking against her party and ultimately leaving it. But even before she left, speaking against her party, speaking against this shit that's coming from the White House. Who else is doing that? Who else is willing to step away and walk away from them? I don't know. But she did that shit. And she's a veteran, so she'll always have a soft spot in my heart. Joyce Decker, Tulsi Gabbard, I don't trust. I understand. But she left the Democrat Party. So what does that mean? Is she going to adopt some more Republican beliefs or policies? Because there's a little conservative in her. She's not a far left ding dong like the squad, or as I call them, the four whores of the apocalypse. She's not like that. So I don't know. We'll see. What will come of this? Box says we need more Carrie Lakes. Hell yeah, we do. If we had Carrie Lakes, if Carrie Lake and Ron DeSantis had a political baby together, I would want it mass produced and sent to every state. That's what I would want. OG MAGA gang _ Steady Eddie says she was a Bernie supporter. That's not good, because Bernie is a commie turd, an old one at that. So yeah, I don't like that about her. But if Bernie Sanders had won, would he be a worse president? East Coast Temple says she is a commie turd. Okay, I get it. But now that she's a Republican, is she going to change? That's what I want to know. Is she going to change those ways? Is she going to? She don't need to denounce nothing, but is she going to change her ways and be a Republican now? FU says she's just trying to stay employed. Duly noted. Lala HK out of left field. Taco soup, anyone? That sounds delicious. Mr. Throat, Bernie laundered millions through his books. Yeah, and there's no doubt that if he were in office and he wanted to push through all this Green New Deal bullshit, that's ripe for the picking as far as corruption. That would be fraught with corruption. All that money flying around, all willy-nilly. Yeah, something's getting skimmed off the top. Faux show. Faux show. Especially when they start creating shit, boards and committees. I don't like that. Because you're just creating something to launder money through or to skim money from. Now we'll just make it up. What do we want? What do you guys want to do? Let's make up a committee for green horse shit. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just make up a committee. Linda A. number 9, what up? That's just weird. When they start creating shit like that, that's when you're like, man, that's some bullshit. Joyce Decker ain't fucking around today. She said, my dead husband would be a better president than Biden. And no disrespect, but I don't doubt that. Maybe Biden is dead. Maybe he's like this animatronic thing from a theme park. It's all on the table now. We can't take nothing off the table now. Could he be a fucking cyborg? Yeah. Shit that was far-fetched is not far-fetched anymore. Put those tinfoil hats away, people. We don't need them anymore because this shit's happening. Okay, good gun. Can we finally get to that? So this story, I'm sure you guys heard about. And for some reason, this website, it's called Ruby, I think. It's like a bunch of women's underwear on here. My wife came in here. She's like, why are you looking at underwear? I was like, I'm not. I'm looking at an article. But for some reason, it's on a women's underwear site. I don't know. But once I clicked on here, I was like, this is great. I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna live in this moment together, guys. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna share this screen. Yeah, now it's back to share screen. It says share screen, and it said present screen. Now it says share screen again. Whatever. How you like that? Huh? I told you. I don't know, but you can see the headline right there. That's all I'm concentrating on. Quit looking at the underwear, preverts. Stop it. Pay attention to the story. Okay, headline on the woman's underwear website. Woman, and you guys have heard about this story, but I didn't read all the details. And then there's one glaring question out of this. But woman high on meth barricades herself in deputy's patrol car and shoots officer with his own AR-15. All right, this has got to be good. Gotta be. There's a little picture over there, fucking with the gun. You look like you're on meth, girl. An Oklahoma woman high on meth was seen on a video being detained in a police officer's car for crawling around and barking before she was managed to slip out of the handcuffs, find the officer's assault rifle, and started shooting out of the window. Rachel Zion Clay was detained last Friday afternoon during a welfare check after homeowner Dale Moses called authorities because of Clay's erratic behavior. Wait a minute, if you do meth, you're erratic? Responding officers say they only plan to detain Clay, not arrest her, when they fitted her with double-locked handcuffs and placed her in the back of a police cruiser. Shocking footage from inside the cruiser shows what happened next. Clay slipped her right wrist, excuse me. Girl, you got tight wrists. She slipped her right wrist out of her handcuffs, reached the console toward the front of the car, and unlocked the gun compartment before retrieving an AR-15. Rachel, you are crazy. Rachel Zion Clay slipped out of her handcuffs before reaching into the front of the car and grabbing the officer's assault rifle, which she then loaded. Uh-oh. The officers and Moses are seen moments before the shooting occurred, calmly discussing the situation outside of the vehicle. There she is, sticking, you can see the butt of the rifle sticking out the window, letting some shots go. Clay then points the gun out of the rear window, aiming at the responding officers and the homeowner. So she didn't care who got it. She blindly fires 9 rounds from the gun, luckily only grazing Moses and an officer who were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Clay can be seen loading a magazine into the gun, flipping the rifle's flashlight on and pointing it out of the rear window and firing. One of the officers and Moses were injured in the shooting as bullets grazed them, but both were treated for non-life-threatening injuries and released from the hospital. Clay barricaded herself inside the vehicle for over 4 hours before she surrendered. The officers found methamphetamines in her system. I bet most of her system was methamphetamine. She has now been charged with 3 felony counts of shooting with intent to kill for the shooting and has been held on $1 million bond. Rachel, so here's the only question that I have. Why didn't they shoot her? Yeah, I know, Lord Jeremy Bando. It's the site I found it on. It was such a great site, such an unusual site for that kind of story to be on that I stuck with it. But why didn't they shoot her? Now, if that was a man, no matter his color, if that were a man, say it was a white man, it's like if she's a white woman, what if that was a white man? So it was some 36-year-old meth head who they put in the car. He gets loose, takes the AR, and starts spraying it out the back window. What would they have done to that dude? What they should have done: drawn their weapons and empty their magazines into that vehicle. Why didn't they shoot that woman? They just said that she's been arrested and charged with intent to kill. So why not? Why not blast her? I don't get it. If that was a dude, his ass would have got fucked up, and rightfully so. Because if you're going to steal the police's gun and then start shooting at him through the back window, yeah, Philip Huijin, a man would have been Swiss cheese for sure. He'd been unidentifiable, closed casket. His mother wouldn't even be able to weep on him at his funeral. Again, rightfully so. Them cops should have found cover and blasted the shit out of that woman in the back of that car. The fuck? Don't tell me nothing about no white privilege. That's gender privilege. The only reason she's still alive is because she is a she. If she was a he, he'd be dead. But since she has that freaking clam, no matter how tattered and worn out it was because of her meth choices, that's why she's still alive. Rome 13, JG string. I see the underwear jokes are flying in here. You guys are so funny. It's all good because I knew what I was getting into when I picked that website. But that shit's crazy. Why would this story be on an underwear website? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't care. But exactly, Bam Bam Bigelow. Clan. Hey, you got clan privilege. It's not about what's here. It's about what's down there. But had she been a man, she'd be gone. She'd no longer be drawing breath. So you lucky, lady. Use up all 9 of your fucking lives because of your cat. It's fucked up. But that's a good gun, people. There it is. The cops would have said, get down, fucker. They told that homeowner, get down, Mr. Moses. Bap, 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 bap. They would have lit that fucking car up. How stupid are you, though? Dumbasses. Anywho, we're going to get into some more celebrity shit because Jamie Lee Curtis, her and Greg Popovich, he's the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. They're both still fighting to win a gold medal in the SJW Olympics. They're trying. They even brought out the fake tears. It was crazy. They're giving out their best performances. You've seen Jamie Lee Curtis in many movies, but you haven't seen her act like this. East Coast Temple, Jericho just trying to cover up him looking at ugly panties. Guess I'll try harder next time. Sergeant Mode, what's up? He says, I was a SWAT officer in New Orleans for 10 years. I would have shut the gas. I would have shut the gas tank. And if it was like any of the action movies we grew up watching, that car would have fucking exploded in a ball of flames. Shit, man. What was more dangerous, serving in the military or being a SWAT officer in New Orleans? Kind of being funny, but I'm not. Like, I bet you saw some shit, probably some shit you never saw overseas if you were. I'm assuming you were. What is more dangerous, being a soldier abroad or a SWAT officer in New Orleans? Johnny Yuma says clams are undefeated. They sure are. They sure are. Clams and Father Time are undefeated. And I don't see that changing. Linda A, number 9, right again. Smash the thumbs up. Like and sub. Sub and like, please. Thank you. I mean, really. I'd probably lean toward going overseas before I was a SWAT officer in New Orleans. It'd probably be safer over there. Sergeant Mo says, being a cop in New Orleans was worse than 2 tours in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan. Again, thank you and welcome home, man. I'm glad you made it back well enough to pursue a law enforcement career. Thank you. Yeah, man. And that's a shame. That's a damn shame. We don't live in no third world banana boat republic bullshit. We're not shitting in holes in the dirt, not unless you're camping. And that's the kind of shit going on in a major American city? Sad. On many levels. I bet. I, I bet you just saw some shit that just hurt your heart, man. Some of the drug houses you probably went into, kids living in squalor and filth, hungry, asking you to pick them up because they haven't gotten any affection in God knows how long, or food. The bodies you've seen laying out by those fucking gangs. Golly, man. And now you're a mortician? Hey, man, just service all the way around, huh? My goodness. Well, thank you, man. The city, and if the city of New Orleans hasn't told you, thank you. Oh, man. Ingrid de la, hold on. Yeah, De La Rosa. What am I saying? Ingrid de la Rosa, welcome. Bienvenido, you new American citizen, you. Get on in here, girl. So, PayPal, fuckers. So let me pull up this article. It's a very good article, too. Very good article. Hold on a second. There it is. Like, how do you pronounce it? Am I stupid or something? Mercatornet? Mercatornet? I don't know. Let me stop saying that. I feel dumb. But title is Cancel Culture Irony. Thousands boycott PayPal for threatening users with $2,500 misinformation fine. What a high number. Why $2,500? Are you trying to wipe people out completely with one infraction? Shit, man. Hey, what the hell happened? What's the rest of the article, damn it? You know what? Here. Fuck that. It's nothing to see. It's just the article anyway. Hold on. Let's pull it up here. Here we go. Okay. It says, proving that irony can indeed be delicious. This week, thousands of PayPal customers closed their accounts after the payment platform threatened to fine users thousands of dollars for promoting misinformation. The bizarre policy update was recently announced by PayPal. It deemed the sending, posting, or publication of any messages, content, or materials that promote misinformation or present a risk to user safety or well-being as a prohibited activity under accepted use policy. You know, that fine print shit that nobody ever reads. The policy update, since revoked by PayPal, would have allowed the company to sanction its customers with fines up to $2,500 per offense. The update had also threatened fines for the promotion of hate, violence, racial, or other forms of intolerance that is discriminatory. So blanket statement after blanket statement. These vague categories that where anything, they can make anything fit inside of them and warrant an infraction or fine. Decisions would have been made at PayPal's sole discretion. So some office deep into the anal recesses of the Bay Area at the PayPal headquarters. The Daily Wire broke the story about PayPal's latest woke sellout over the weekend, prompting thousands of social media users to mock the company, call for boycotts, and announce the closure of their PayPal accounts. Many compared it to the social credit system used by the Chinese Communist Party to suppress its citizens' dissent. Others warned the central bank digital currency, CBDCs, currently under trial in many Western nations, could soon be weaponized in the same way. Elon Musk, who created PayPal's forerunner, X.com, was one of many who were upset. In response to the former PayPal president David Marcus's tweet, a private company now gets to decide to take your money if you say something they disagree with. Insanity. Musk gave a terse reply, agreed. PayPal since reversed course, claiming that the update went out in error. Oh, so you're a big finance company. You're in the tech capital of the world, and you expect us to believe that you fucked up on some tech shit. That's what you want us to believe? Who else said that? There's another huge corporation entity. I call him an entity, who sent out some information, retracted it, and said, we sent it out in error. Who else did that? I think it was last year. Damn it. It's 3 letters. ABC, no. DVD, no. VCR, no. RCA, no. Damn it, what is it? VIP, CIA? No. Oh, CDC. That's right. The CDC sent some information out about the sweet and sour sniffles and then retracted it and said, oh, our bad. Our bad. Sorry, we sent it out on accident. Fuck out of here. Who believes that? Who believes that PayPal sent out a policy decision by accident? Bullshit. An accepted use policy notice recently went out in error that included incorrect information, a PayPal spokesperson told the Daily Wire. PayPal is not fining people for misinformation, and this language was never intended to be inserted in our policy. We're sorry for the confusion that it has caused. We're sorry. No, you son of a bitch. Either you got some rogue agent in your company just changing policy and putting that shit out in public, or you're lying to me. I'm going to go with the latter. What did you think would happen? Do you think we would all just bow down? Oh, sorry, your PayPal ship. Oh, sorry, I dare not gaze upon your regal faith. You thought people were just going to bend over and take it even more? You guys have been shoving mandingo dicks up our ass for the past 3 years, and you thought we were going to bend over and grab our ankles one more time? Fuck you guys. That's all they understand is the money. That's it. Their beliefs and their policies go where they think the money is. And they thought this was going to work. They thought this was going to break us, and people were just going to say, okay, we'll take it. Well, you tell us how we're supposed to act. You tell us the new parameters, and we will do that. And PayPal just thought they were going to grease up that big, uncircumcised, veiny communist shaft and insert at their discretion. We still got some America left. We still got some. Good thing we still got some America left in our tank. We're not running on fumes yet. Not quite. That's all they understand. They're like bullies, any other bully, from the playground to the boardroom. All they understand is action. That's it. That's all they understand, not reason. You can't sit down and talk to them and tell them your side of the story. They don't understand. They don't care. They're not human. Dookie J. Nukem, PayPal blocked gays against groomers and freedom truckers. We should have seen this coming. Yeah. But I bet you there's some terrorists out there who got a damn PayPal account. Or some fucking gangbanging drug dealer with pictures of guns and money on his PayPal account. They don't care about that. They want power. They want submission. That's what they want. They are the 21st century version of Xerxes. Remember the bad guy from 300? And when he stepped off of his throne, there were people who they bent down and interlocked their arms so they could be steps for him to walk down on. They didn't build steps, which I'm sure they should have, even if they were, movable. You could, they were portable. Whenever he stops, have somebody looking down at the ground, bring over some steps, you walk down. No, they didn't do that. He had humans interlock their arms and put their heads down so he could walk on their backs. That's PayPal. And those people with their faces down in the dirt and their arms interlocked so their backs could be walked on is supposed to be us. Supposed to be. Booty Duty Nick. I'm not your pal, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. That's some horse shit. They learned that lesson quick, didn't they? That shit came out like 3 days ago. They're like, oh, hey. Down. Just kidding. It was, hey, buddy, it was accident, buddy. We let out policy on accident, buddy, please. America, please, buddy. I kid, buddy. Fuck you guys. Hydrate. Looking at 91 today, guys. 91. So, oh yeah, this shit, it's sad. It's sad because, not because it's happening, but because they think people believe it and they think it's working. That is the sad part. None the miser. Yes, hydrate, however, beer, water. Do what you got to do. Just put liquids in your mouth. Not those kind of liquids. Preverts. Carolyn 714 says, hey everyone, homeschool ran late today. Hey, it's cool. You do what you got to do. School's over when you say it's over. James Touche, thank you for the Twomsky. PayPal only respect people that can help their profit margin. Exactly. And if they don't think it's us, then they won't respect us. Nicholas J, again, thank you. Jericho, how much of a donation does YouTube take? I think, because I've seen people that I know have done videos on this. I want to say it's like 30%, something like that. I mean, really, unless you send it through the snail mail and like actual cash or a check, that's the only way that, a content creator or whatever, YouTube, whatever the fuck we're called, that's really the only way for them to get 100% of the money if you go old school. That's why I give out my P.O. box. Some people want to do that. That's happened before. But yeah, Chuck Hall, Scorpion King, I think it's around 30%. Something like, some are more, some are like 45%. But that's the nature of the beast. That's the cost of doing business, I guess, because that's it. Heidi Booth, yeah, I said Cash App. I don't know what their percentage is, but fucking, I'm sure they take a piece too. They ain't doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Robin says, JG, what about a subscribe star? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. But, that's how it is, people. What can you do about it, man? But hey, if you're so inclined to send it snail mail or whatever, hey. Pre-shaw. There you go, Heidi Booth. So yeah, let's move on to this shit. These fucking people, man. These Hollywood celebrities, man, I swear. It's funny because, I mean, I guess somebody's got to believe the shit because they're doing it. Like when they come out with their, I take responsibility. I take responsibility. I take responsibility. For what? You ain't taking responsibility for all these fucking perverts you work for with. Maybe you are one. Remember that shit, that black and white PSA? I take responsibility. I take responsibility. I take responsibility. I take responsibility. Like, I totally take responsibility. Shut the fuck up. Oh, they're so full of shit. It's scary. Full of more shit than a Christmas turkey. Yeah, here we go. All right, hold on. I want to. Since I brought the video up, now I'm going to watch it. Now we're going to bring more pain upon your eyeballs and your ear holes. More pain. More. I take responsibility. 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 Yes. Here it is. I wonder if they're going to be any commercial. Yeah. Hold on. Oh my. Right off the bat, the glasses, everything. Smug dickheads. You don't take responsibility for shit. I take responsibility. I take responsibility. The worst one is what's that actor's name? I can't remember his name, but he has the real, like, the raspy. I take responsibility. Here we go.
Responsibility.
Him.
I take responsibility.
I take.
I take responsibility. For what, bitch? And not just the women. All of them are bitches. Look at those hands over the heart. Oh. Ah. I mean this so much that, like, I have to put my hands over my heart so it doesn't come out of my chest. Like, I take so much responsibility. Go on.
Responsibility.
Thank you.
I take responsibility.
All of it.
For every unchecked moment.
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Why didn't you call it out then? Look at all of them. Hand on the heart. Hand on their chest. I'm an actor, and this body language reinforces how much I give a shit. I take responsibility. I bet you take more than responsibility. I'm not going to say where you take it, but I bet you it's more than responsibility you're taking. Here we go. Hope you don't have any food in your stomach.
Every not so funny joke.
Not jokes.
Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
You asshole. You sat there through a blatant injustice? I take responsibility.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time.
That dude has a vagina. What's his name? Mark something? He's a hermaphrodite. Like 50-50. He has a dick on one side and a vagina on the other. She looks like one of those, like, beatnik poets. Hey, cat daddy.
I explained away police brutality. Or turned a blind
You
eye.
piece of shit.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes.
And you did
These are our
nothing
brothers
until
and...
now? You waited till now, Julianne Moore? Now you take responsibility? Because black people, they get killed in their houses and their yards and stuff. They get killed everywhere. So now my PR rep told me, I got to give a shit and say something.
Sisters, our friends, our family.
Friends and family? You probably still have Harvey Weinstein's handprints on your ass cheeks. You.
We are done watching them die.
Done.
We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle.
Don't
Enough
be
is
idle.
enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. Thank you, sir. Stanley Tucci.
I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes.
Hey, what kind of people were you hanging out with? What kind of crowds do these people roll in where they're just hearing all this racism left and right to the point where they're compelled to do a PSA? You can kiss my ASS with your PSA.
No matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
I will not turn
The
a blind
glasses are
eye.
back.
Going for a jog should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence.
It's not, you liberal fuck.
Playing video games with your
Ooh.
nephew should not be
A couple more seconds, man. I can't take this shit.
a death sentence.
Shopping in a store
Hey,
should
pull that fucking beanie down. That should be a death sentence.
not be a death sentence. Business as usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
Ooh,
I stand against hate.
I stand against hate.
I bet you stand against more than that. What do you stand up against? I'm not going to take it anymore, no matter how big or fucking small. God, these people are stupid as fuck. Oh, and here's the biggest one of all. Miss Jamie Lee Curtis. You've seen her in Halloween. You've seen her show her titties in Trading Places. Now you get to see her in an Oscar-worthy performance. Now, before we get into this one, apparently Kanye West. I see WG 1947. Jericho, you are absolutely right about life kicking you in the nuts. 75th birthday 2 days ago. Happy birthday. Happy damn birthday. What do I need to know so I can make it to my 75th birthday, WG 1947? Thank you for being here. But Kanye West, he had a tweet that's since been deleted. And in the tweet, he says, I'm going to bed right now, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Now, of course, that doesn't mean he's going to start going out and harming Jewish people or telling people to harm Jewish people. I think it was something like an industry thing, like in the business. I don't know. But all these people came out, it's anti-Semitic and he hates Jewish people and all this shit. Even his personal trainer left. What an idiot. You're a personal trainer and you have a client as big as Kanye West, a billionaire, and just you can get a couple likes and clicks, you're going to quit. You're a dumbass. But here's what Jamie Lee Curtis thought of that tweet. And I didn't know she was Jewish. Curtis? That's a Jewish name? I didn't know that shit. Whatever. Here we go, idiot. How? What proof do you have, you sallow, lifeless shithead? What proof do you have that fascism is on the rise around the world? And if you didn't hear it, she started off by saying, I woke up and burst into tears. Now, ladies, I know you like to cry. But have you ever seen a comment from a celebrity so bad that you burst into tears? Wow. That is something special. She burst. Wow. It's Oh, on Twitter? How could you post bad shit on Twitter? If Twitter was a person, it would be face down in the gutter with lesions and strange white liquids all over it. Twitter, like it's this sacred place that no one's ever put horrible shit. You're an idiot, Jamie Lee Curtis. Or you guys aren't seeing it? See? Fucking thing. Can you guys still hear me? I see it still froze, but can you guys still hear me? Oh, so you hear me, but you can't see me. You can't see what I'm sharing. Okay, let me try that again. Try this again. Remove. Can you guys see me? Or is it still frozen? Looks like it's still frozen again. Okay, you guys can hear me. Shit still froze. I don't know why. Piece of shit. I don't know what the fuck. Wonder what would happen if I left the studio. Maybe that'll help. Oh, here we go. Looks like I'm back. You guys see me now? Shit. Hunter Batista, PayPal froze me. All right, I'm back. Here we go. Let's go back to this shit. Hold up. No, Rome 13, you cannot use my bathroom. No way. All right, let's try this. Let me try it again, guys. I'll try to bring it up. Shut up.
And burst
How
into
about
tears.
now?
DEFCON 3 on Jewish people? What are you doing? This is, it's, I mean, it's bad enough that fascism is on the rise around the world, but.
Scrap that altogether. How about that? Okay. We'll give you the audio. We'll give you the audio. Go. Okay. Boom. Okay. So, man, oh man, can you see and hear me now? Fuck shit. Okay, great. So I will play the audio from Jamie Lee Curtis.
DEFCON 3 on Jewish people? What are you doing? This is, it's, I mean, it's bad enough that fascism is on the rise around the world, but on Twitter, on a portal to pour that in as if Jewish people haven't had it hard enough.
I've interviewed you a number
So
of
many
times.
times.
I have never seen your eyes well up in
I'm
anger like
sorry,
that.
I literally,
Yeah.
I woke up and
I literally.
my grandparents?
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just abhorrent.
Yeah.
It's abhorrent behavior. I hope he gets help. I hope his children get help from him.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's been it's caused a ton
Fake ass, no
of
tears.
reaction.
No tears
And if we
whatsoever.
aren't reacting, who are we?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it say about people who aren't reacting?
Yeah.
Who woke up and read that and thought, oh, what are you having for breakfast?
Damn it, I wish you guys could see her face. She's like, I've never seen you well up like this. Nothing, no tears. You don't give a shit. This is a way to drag your irrelevant ass out here. Doesn't she have some new Halloween movie coming out? Michael Myers, when are you going to kill her fucking character? Because she's been giving you the okie doke since like 1978. You killed everybody else in the town, but you can't get her. Please, in the next movie, kill Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Michael Myers. Such fake bullshit. I woke up and literally burst into tears. Like, I woke up, eyes open, good morning. Shut the fuck up. Ladies, have you ever woke up and burst into tears? What the fuck? Like, who thought I was like, what are you having for breakfast? They don't even deserve for me to finish their words. What are you having for breakfast? Fucking idiots. Dookie J. Nukem, thank you again. Oh, what are you having for breakfast? Stupid. I woke up and burst into tears. T-Y-E-A-R-S. Tears. You got to add a Y to it. That's how you talk like these fucking idiots. I burst into tears. What the fuck? Oh my God. I was like, my parents? My grandparents? Yeah. When he put that out, he's thinking about your grandparents. I don't know what Kanye meant by that. I'm only speculating. That's right, Dent Machine Company. Tears. I burst into tears. What in the hell is going on here? Taj, I don't mean to be killing you. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to repeat what I heard. Literally, oh my goodness. How fucking stupid. And that's all of them. She's representative of all of them. She's indicative of all of them. Fake shit. You probably didn't even see it. Your little assistant probably came and was like, Jamie, I think we can squeeze some relevance from this. Are you seer? Game Hinge Patriot. That's right. Burst. B-Y-U-R-S-T. Into tears. I literally burst into tears. That's what she sounded like. That's what she sounded like. La. Cyan Bloodbane. Actors are mentally imbalanced. I believe it. It was so fake. Her face, the ladies, I've never seen you tear up like this. She didn't tear up. What do you mean? There were no tears. Seer. Are you sure? Sure? No, like literally. Lord German husbando, Jericho. Hold on, jumped on me again. Jericho, my poor mom is a victim of your humor. Well, you got to be a victim of something. Be a victim of my humor. Dean South 8, yeah. Acting. She's an actress. What do you expect her to do? I've seen better fake tears from a child that was about to get their ass whooped than this professional actress. I couldn't. I was just like, I couldn't. Nothing. You're not even crying. Oh, bitch. Why don't you, what yogurt is that? Where if you have problems shitting or something? I don't remember. She was spokesperson for some yogurt that helps you shit. My goodness. Go back to the yogurt commercials. And Michael Myers, kill her character, please. Activia. Becaria, that's right. Activia. Activia. Oh my goodness. Charles Turner Jr., Jericho, Jamie Lee Curtis has terrible crocodile tears. Terrible. Terrible. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. Patrick C, thank you. Buying Jamie Lee Curtis some fake tears. Yeah, do something. Somebody, they should have said cut. Somebody should have came in and like put some Clear Eyes drops or something on there because that was horrible. Spunberry 65, Activia, industrial strength. She has that concentrated Activia. Holy shit, man. That was just... I hold on. Let me try one more time just to see if you guys can see it. Let me see. We'll try one more time. If they don't play, oh well. But to see it really drives the point home because I can't show you what her face looked like and how bad. It sounded bad. But couple that with her just subpar facial expressions and the fake. Shut the fuck up. Okay, hold on. See if we can share it. Try one more time. If not, we'll move on. Boom. Boom. Can you see it? Let me know in the comments if you can see it. Hope you're watching. Okay, everybody says yes. So here we go.
DEFCON 3 on Jewish people? What are you doing? This is, it's, I mean, it's bad enough that fascism is on the rise around the world, but on Twitter, on a portal to pour that in as if Jewish people haven't had it hard enough.
I've interviewed you a number of times.
So many times.
I have never seen your eyes well up in
I'm
anger
sorry,
like that.
I literally,
Yeah.
I woke up and I thought, my grandparents?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just abhorrent.
Yeah.
It's abhorrent behavior. I hope he gets help. I hope his children get help from him.
From him.
Wow.
You want his children to be removed from him?
It's been it's caused a ton of reaction. And so
if we aren't reacting, who are we?
Yeah.
What does it say about people who aren't reacting?
Yeah.
Who woke up and read that and thought, oh, what are you having for breakfast?
Everybody, because nobody gave a shit. Her eyes are as dry as her clam. If you had a fucking eyeball here and a clam right here, you couldn't tell them apart. Why? Because they're both dry. Stop that shit, woman. You see what I mean? My grandparents. Shut your fucking mouth, Jamie Lee Curtis. Ugh. You're right, Brian King B. Falcon. We laugh at the weak. None weaker than that. None weaker than Hollywood. There we go. My man, Brendan Gerzelat. Thank you for the Hamilton. Just like Al Gore, nobody is going to take her serial. I'm super ethereal. I'm Al Gore. And you have to take me super ethereal because I'm a man bear pig. You heard it from a horse's mouth because I'm Al Gore. Ugh, that turd. Remember Al Gore and Bill Clinton? Oh, wash that from my brain. Man bear pig. Taj, thank you for the Hamilton. You have the California bimbo down real good. Also, following you on the gram. Thank you for your truth and humor. I'm also waiting for Michael to kill this character already. Thank you, Taj. I appreciate it. And for giving me a follow on the gram. And I can't seem to crack 8,000 followers. I'll get to like 7,800 something, but for some reason, for the months, I haven't been able to crack 8,000 followers. Don't know why. But thank you, Taj. I appreciate it. Like literally, like Taj, let me tell you, like literally, I appreciate like everything you just gave to me and like following me on the gram. Like, these people make it easy to laugh at them. I have no sympathy for them whatsoever. I'm comfortable on the low road. Fuck them all. They're part of the reason we're dealing with the shit we're dealing with now, the country that we have now. Fuck all of them. Hollywood, you're disgusting. You're a lesion on the taint of America. Mental Medalist Wife. Thank you very much for the $10 super sticker. Nene Simone, what is your weight loss secret? I'll tell you, Nene Simone. If it's delicious, don't eat it. There you go. Try to walk every day or exercise. Break a sweat. Break a sweat and don't eat anything delicious. That's it. And I don't care how you break a sweat, Nene. You can walk, run, you can do whatever you need to. However, break a sweat every day, and if it's delicious and it makes you tap your feet like a little kid eating an ice cream sandwich, don't eat it. If it makes you hum, you ever eat something so good that you hum, you dance? Food is powerful. If I could go to a culinary school, and I guess it's never too late, I know that. But if I went to a culinary school, because I do like to cook, and I'm a very good cook. I don't toot my own horn about shit, but I'll toot it about that. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a really good cook. Because food, I love to cook, but food is powerful. Food will silence a room. You got rowdy-ass kids, people talking, put some good food in front of them. Now all we hear is forks clanging, glasses. Can you pass me? That's all you hear. I remember seeing that my mom and my dad. But my mom and dad were both excellent cooks. And I remember sometimes looking up and realizing it's silent in here. Nobody's talking. Everybody was talking, having a good time, which you should, especially you got people over and shit. But when that food comes, if it's good, it's silent. All you hear are the sounds of mastication and whatnot. Not masturbation. That's not what I said. I knew it's what you were thinking. Tim Pavlov. Yeah, food needs love. You can't just, we're not just going to open this and dump that, mix this. No. You have to have passion. You have to have a love for cooking. If you are eating at someone's house who loves to cook, it comes through. And I'm one of those weird people, I don't eat like right after. Like if it's Thanksgiving or something, I'll sit down and eat with everybody. But usually I just like take a break after I cook. Careless says, food has got me laid plenty of times. Hey, it can do that too. It can do that too. I don't know if it's just the food though. Ladies, you ever had something so good that makes you want to give it up? I'm a good cook, but I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe it was a food something else. But if you cook so good, Careless, that women take their underwear off for you, I hope you're a cook somewhere. Because if not, you are wasting your talents. Let's see, Ranson Shan, thank you. The Weinstein beneficiary tries to virtue signal again. These celebs can't take a politically small position or principle to save their lives. That's true. And I don't know if I've said this before, but as far as Harvey Weinstein, if you're some actress and you fucked him to get a part and he left you in the dust, well, you just got played. Now, if he actually sexually assaulted some women or raped some women, that's different, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you dumb actresses were out here talking shit about him when you just got played. If you're a consenting adult and you decide to trade your clam for a part in a movie and you don't get the part, you shouldn't be so willy-nilly with your clam, huh? I don't feel sorry for nobody that does that. Oh, he used his power. You use your power. He had the power to put you in the movie and you had the power of the vagina. It was like the fight with David Lopan and Mr. Egg Shen at the end of Big Trouble in Little China. You had Egg Shen's power versus David Lopan's power. Clash of the Titans. You lost. I can't stand that shit. You don't blame some man that talked you out of your underwear or promised you something and you fucked him. You just got. It's not the man's fault. That's your fault. You know how precious that thing is? I know you look down there and see it every day. You don't think it's a big deal. That's the biggest deal of deals. And you're just handing it out for 2-bit parts. You're an idiot. Take that. And you can take that to the bank. Mental medalist wife. Again, thank you. My grandmother said a way to a man's heart is through the cooking. That's right. But if that doesn't work, go a little bit south, and that's also a good way to his heart. Well, that's not going to get you to his heart. That's probably not going to get you anything long term. Don't listen to me, guys. Listen to Mental Medalist wife about that. But yeah, you're a good woman and you can cook. It's a bonus. Damn, girl, you throw out in the kitchen and the bedroom? Let me go down here to Zales real quick. Let me run down here to Zales or K Jewelers. Every kiss begins with K. That's the truth. A hot plate, a good woman, a man. Believe me, a man's needs can fit on a Post-it. Okay, we don't need a lot, and it don't even have to be in the right order. How's that for simple? It doesn't even have to be in the right order. But as long as you have it, I believe, I know, men need 3 things: sex, support, and silence. First one, duh. I don't look, oh, I just woke up. Let me take a shower. That don't mean nothing. Okay? Are you a woman? Let's go. That's basically it. Yes, it's that simple. Are you? Let's go. But I haven't even. Don't matter. You don't even have to be awake. And I'm talking about like married couples, not like some girl you went to a party with. You better make sure she's awake. But we married? Shit. Shit. Oh, very funny, Lord German Husbando. Jericho, talk someone out of their ruby underwear. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. You guys are real funny. That's the truth. Sex? No shit. That's easy. Support? With a woman's support, a man can and will do anything. Something he wants to try, a business he wants to start. He needs the confidence to say something to somebody at work, whatever. He wants to do something. He wants to go somewhere. The support comes in all different shapes and sizes. But with your support, your man will move mountains for you happily. Silence. Oh. Now this one does have to be in the right place. How about this, ladies? Right when he walks in the door, maybe that's not the right time to tell him everything that's happened in the last 12 hours. What do you think? Let her go through the door, maybe get his shoes off, maybe a kiss and a hug from the kids, maybe a cold fucking beer, whatever. Just let him relax for a minute. Let him sit down. And then you hit him with the... That's when you download on him. Just give him a minute. As soon as his foot crosses the threshold, don't hit him with everything. Ladies, if you do that, you will have everything you've ever wanted. He will give you everything. Just do that. Just be a woman. Just be you. Woman is sexy enough. That's it. Just the fact that you're a woman, you're 99% to the finish line. Throw those other 3 things in there and you got it. That man will do anything for you happily. He loves you. Your happiness is his happiness. Those 3 things. Hippie crusher. Yeah. A jump in the shower. Yes. Clean yourself. Keep that clam clean. Huh? And it ain't got to be all trimmed up. You ain't got to put shapes in it. Hearts, landing strips. Is it clean? Great. Give me my bib. Leave me alone. I want the one from the seafood restaurant with the red lobster on it. Okay? Is it clean? I'm just being real, guys. If this is too real for you, tune out now. Tune out now. What is it? I saw some like YouTube short or something. Let's see. How did it go? Oh man, I gotta try to find it. I don't even want to butcher it. But it was some Asian lady, and it was like a piece of advice that to, you know, for women, and it was perfect. Hold on. Oh, I can't remember it. It was pretty awesome though. The Pleminator, how are you? There's a bomb in there. Thank you for the Twompski. Ruby underwear. Oh, ooh, it's a vibe. Yes, that website was, ooh, it's a vibe. Ruby underwear, a vibe. Ooh. Come on, Mayday. I need General Kirby. General Kirby, it's not going to work. Thank you, guys. What a fun time. What a fun time. We shit on Hollywood. We shit on big tech and corporations. Had some laughs. I think what I'll do is the stuff I didn't get to today. I'm going to make a video on my YouTube channel, and then another one I'll do for JerichoGreen.net, and that's the only place you will find that video is on JerichoGreen.net. So if you want that video, if you need that video, that's where it'll be. Thank you very much, guys. Tonight, I will be on at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Boom, right here under community. There it is. Terrence Pop. I posted the link under community on my YouTube page. So check that out. I'll be on there with Terrence Pop tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to talk about all kinds of shit. It's going to be social, political shit, you know, some current events, some sports talk, whatever. We're just going to go where it takes us. Like, it's going to be totally organic. Randy, thank you for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for being here, everybody. Questions, comments, just being here, watching, listening, both. There's 8 billion other people in the world, and you were hanging out with me. Really needs some. Look at that. I'm a better fake cry than Jamie Lee Curtis. You fucking idiot. Activia. Anyway, maybe that's what happened. She had too much Activia and that shit seeped into her brain. But let me get in here with my beautiful wife and kids. I got to hang out with them a little bit before I go on Terrence Pop's page. It's precious moments. Pretty soon they'll be asking for the keys and not want to hang out anymore. But we'll be here tomorrow. Plenty of shit to talk about. I already have notes for tomorrow. That's how wild this shit is. What are we, 20-some days from the midterms? These fools are going home and laying in the corner in the dark in the fetal position thinking about the midterms. They could put on a brave face out in public, but you know at home they're sitting there in the dark. Love it. Love it. Hate them. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.